I'm going to wait for. I'm gonna wait for a lot of you to start coming. Wait. Someone's going to join eventually. Hey, there's the first person. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, I'm going live again. So, for the first two people that are on right now, these are all the rubber bands I have left. These are all the rubber bands I have left. I have no more rubber bands after this. Hi. These are all the rubber bands I have left. I'm just about to run out, so yeah, so you get to see a live stream right now. Yeah. All the rubber bands. This is it right here. And after that I'm all out. So let's get started. I'm gonna place all these rubber bands, the last few rubber bands for all of you to see. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that TikTok. I'm gonna get to it. So I don't have anyone to hold the camera and read your comments to see what your guys are saying. So when I start adding here, I'm not gonna be able to read. Well, I'll try to see them, but this is the rubber band ball here. The last few rubber bands are going on. Oh, yes, yeah, cool. So, you guys enjoy this. By the way, ask any questions. If you have any questions, ask. Yep. Let's see. What you guys saying? Okay. So, how are you guys doing today? You good? Everybody's good? Something to talk about, I guess, first of all, because I got a comment, I think, some time ago about the type of rubber bands and stuff like that, how you start it. And so basically, when you go on Amazon and you have a rubber band ball, right, what specific size, you're doing good, cool, nice. If you have a specific size rubber band ball, like what size rubber bands you need specifically. So when you start a rubber band ball, you should probably order like, I don't know, 1/2 inch tiny rubber bands so that the ball is nice and round when it's small. Then move up to 1 inch, then 2 inch, and then 3 inch rubber bands. And you can go on Amazon, the progression of size. That's the best way to start rubber bands. So, how much have I spent on the ball? Probably, I don't know, $10,000 maybe over the course of 14 years. Over the course of 14 years. Well, I mean, like, because I get 25-pound worth of rubber bands, and that's like $170, something like that, roughly 160, something like that. So if I 1,160 pounds divided by 25, and then that is times 170, and that's roughly the cost estimated. But of course, I get smaller rubber bands, and it costs a little bit differently. So I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna start adding these rubber bands now. Okay. ground is not entirely even here. There's a slight slope right here. In case you're wondering. Let me go see what you guys are saying. Right. Not sure actually, maybe I should readjust the position so that the camera angle is better so you can see what I'm doing. Hang on a second. Is that actually okay? Look, I bet the ball like takes up the whole screen. It did grow, yeah. I've added like around 50 pounds since New Year, so I think it's almost it's getting close to 1,200 pounds. I'm gonna weigh it again for you guys, so, but it's getting close to 1,200. So we're almost at 1,200. Look, it takes up the whole screen. 1,175. Yeah, I'm gonna weigh it again, so you'll get to see. It is like near 1,175. So. Oh, also another thing. If you guys wondering, I'm trying to push this out the way here. I tried to contact a rubber band company, and I tried to get 5,000 pounds worth of rubber bands. I tried getting 5,000 pounds worth, but the cost is like $50,000, so looks like that's not gonna happen. Hope you can go fast and do. Yeah, I know. So here's the thing. He started with a watermelon, right? He started with a watermelon. So there's watermelon inside of it, and then he put Flex Seal, right? So it's not really entirely rubber bands anymore, really. And then he tied rubber bands. So it's not round, obviously. So I don't know. To me, that's not a ball. To be honest, I'm just going to be honest. It's a spray paint too. Yeah, it's completely. I can't even call it a ball though. To be honest, it's not really a ball. I mean, it's just a potato, a rubber band potato. That's what I would call it though. But it's not really a ball. This is when you view it from any angle, it is perfectly circular, all the way around, perfectly circular. So, yeah, you guys, it's up to you what you guys think, but that's just my opinion. I like to have it perfectly round and not tied. When I beat the record, it's going to be 10,000 pounds. It's going to be perfectly round still, and it's going to be taller than me. And that's how it's going to be. And I'll roll it down at somewhere or have it bounce. You probably guys want to see it bounce, right? So I would have it bounce somewhere. Also, I'm working on doing something, trying to take the ball somewhere. I'm not going to spoil it yet. If you do want to know, let me know. But I'm trying to, in the future, I plan to do something. I don't have the time at the moment, and the situation is not ideal, so. And it's also another reason why you'll need 2 people to add. Yeah, so at some point, as this gets bigger, you're probably wondering, I'm not going to be able to go around this ball. But fortunately, I think I found a new technique. What if instead of going around it, you place the rubber band on the ground roll the ball on it and then lift the rubber band up from it, you know? I found a new technique, I think. That's when I use bigger rubber bands, 41-inch length. They're 41-inch length. They're stretchable rubber bands. They're not glued or anything. And that's what I'll use. I'll put it underneath and I'll pull it up. The ball's weight stabilizes it. And that's how I'll keep going. The John Bain, the guy who made 3,200 pound ball, he probably had to do it that way. I also thought of making tools as well. I thought of making a mechanism where you hook the rubber band from one side of the wall to the other side, and then you roll the ball into it, and then unhook the rubber band, and it places on. Or I can use locks. I can lock the rubber band to the ball, and then stretch it over to the other side, lock it at until it's stable, and then take the locks off when it's stable. So this playing technique, so I'll figure it out at some point. Figure it out. See what I'm saying. How many times has the rubber band snapped? To be honest, these rubber bands that I'm using, they never snap on me anymore. Like, it's been like, I can't even remember the last time I got snapped actually. The last time I got snapped, I got whipped here on the neck and left a scar, but other than that, these rubber bands don't really break. So I do recommend getting Alliance 12-inch rubber bands when your rubber band ball gets to like several hundred pounds, because even still now these rubber bands actually do fit on pretty well. So if you're looking for the best type of rubber bands, it's these. But that's up to you. So yeah, oh, by the way, I had green rubber bands for it, obviously, but here's the thing, the green rubber bands are slightly different quality. What are you saying? Keep up the good work. When you get older, will you ever finish the ball? Technically, it never really is finished until I can no longer work on it. I'm gonna work on it until I no longer can, which means I'll probably be working on it forever. It'll never be done. It'll grow to the size of a house, and then to the size of a city. Then the whole entire planet will become a rubber band ball. I was kidding. But I don't have any plans anytime soon, so I don't know when I'm ever gonna stop. So anyway, the other question: the green rubber bands are slightly different quality than these, and because of that, even though they do fit on the ball, they tend to thin out and break, and they were thinning and breaking. and I couldn't really use the green rubber bands. And the same thing actually with the coupe rubber bands. The coupe rubber bands, like they would fit on, but then after a while they would just start thinning and break off. These don't do that, so this is really the only color of rubber bands that I can get for this ball. Yeah, if I do have kids, they'll continue it for me. Then my kids will continue it, and then my kids. So, and then millions of years later, it'll be the size of Earth. And you know what? I went so far ahead as to calculate how big and massive do I need to make this for it to become a black hole? It has to become roughly 140 million times the mass of the sun. So I have to make this 140 million times the mass of the sun, so that its surface gravity or escape velocity is greater than light, and it will be a black hole. So I'm going to make it 140 million times the mass of the sun. Yeah. It's going to be... And then when it's 140 million solar masses, it's going to become the new supermassive black hole for the Milky Way. Yep. It'll take over Sagittarius A and become the new supermassive black hole for the Milky Way. You're going to get yours 500 pounds of ice. Look forward to seeing that. Just to warn you though, when it gets to that big, it doesn't fit through any doors, so you need a garage or somewhere to keep it. Because that's when mine stopped fitting through doors at 500. So. It can fit through sliding doors though. Not regular doors. I'm almost done here. Still have some rubber bands left, but I'm just about to run out. Alright. Let me finish this for you all. And then after that, I'm gonna weigh this, so. I only have 5 more rubber bands, I think. Actually, I'm not sure. I think that's 6 actually. Let's see. Oh. Alright, we're almost done. There's 4 more. 4 more. 3 more. Can't even see my face because the ball's blocking it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm motivated. I'm always motivated because I know one day I'm gonna beat it, no matter what. I'm gonna beat it no matter what. All right, just 2 more, and then that's it. What you saying? Yeah, I know it's gonna be more after a while, so this is the last one. So, and then I'm gonna have a discussion, I guess, with you guys or whatever. You don't have to, by the way, if you have other things you understand, you don't have to like watch the entire time. I know it's boring to watch this, but it's up to you if you want to stick around here. This is the last one, by the way. This is it. So this is it. This is the last one. I have nothing after this, so this is it. There we go with the last one. Oh no, I'm out of rubber bands, guys. I'm out of rubber bands. That was it. Well, I'm out of rubber bands. You love the streams? Glad to hear it. That makes me happy. Cool. Less than 3, yes. Sick of rubber bands? Every moment I'm always thinking about getting more. You're visiting your rubber band balls? Yeah. This is its own place, by the way. It's separate from the house. So this is its own room. Ball doesn't fit in the house. It doesn't. Yep, it doesn't fit through, so I guess, well, I mean, whoa, what was that? Did you see the light flickered? I'm out of rubber bands. I have no more left, so I guess that the rubber band ball is my life. It is my life. TikTok, right, got it. I'll do that. TikTok. Okay. You guys want to know how I got into rubber band balls, by the way? Take a moment to respond to that if you want, and I'll tell you the story if you want of how this all started. Because I'm willing to tell you all. There's no big deal. I can tell you how this all started. Okay, so when I was little, I was always into circles. When I was like 2 or 3 years old, I was always going circles because I don't know why circles is something I always stemmed on. It's just my thing that I was always obsessed about, circles, anything circular. And so when I was in 1st grade, I had a teacher named Miss Orlando. She pulled out a rubber band ball or some ball that I didn't know what it was at first from her desk. She pulled it out and she added something to it, like, because I didn't know what it was at first, like a strip of something. And then she bounced it. It bounced and she added to it. I was like, oh, it's a ball and it's round and I can stimulate whatever. And I became obsessed. And then that moment, that was it. I knew what I was gonna do. From that day on, I went home and I asked my parents, can I get rubber bands? Because that's what it was, I guess, rubber bands. Made my first ball. My first rubber band ball I made actually was not 100% rubber bands. If you think this was the first ball I ever made, it wasn't. I made a few rubber band balls before this, much years and years ago, like 14 and a half years ago. Because I didn't know how to start one without a ball. So I had a ball in it. and it went to 40 pounds, but it had a ball in it. Now, my teacher actually didn't see it at this scale. My teacher only saw it when it was maybe like 5 pounds though, but anyway, lost touch with my teacher after that. I don't know where she is right now though, but so at that point, like I had this rubber band ball that it got up to 40 pounds. It had a ball in it, and then I regretted it, so I took the whole thing apart and made a new one that I finally figured out how to make one without anything in it, and that was the one that became this. And so that other ball, I took it apart, and I couldn't take it apart all the way, so I sold it for like $100, and that's what happened. So, and then this became the big ball. And then when it reached 64 pounds, that was my first video that I ever made of it, right? When it was 64 pounds. And after that was it. Then you can see my later videos and how it got bigger, but that was the main part. It was because I saw my teacher had a rubber band ball. Yeah, if I were to go see my teacher and I would show her this, I'd be like, this is thanks to you. Because I saw your rubber band ball, I made this now. So that was it. So yep, I was inspired by my teacher. That was the reason. But what really made it my inspiration became much stronger and stronger because I started looking at videos, obviously, of other people with way bigger ones. Because when mine was only like 60 pounds, I saw some video that had like some 800-pound ball that they were rolling it down a ramp, whatever, crushing things, whatever, 800 pounds. And I always watch that video a lot, looking at the rubber band ball, like, dang, that's like large. My rubber band ball is going to be that size one day. And then when my rubber band ball reached 800, I took another look at that video and realized that, dang, who was the one with the 800-pound ball? So if you type up 800-pound rubber band ball, there's some, I forgot the name of the channel, I'll have to look at it again. But there's some guy who has 800-pound rubber band ball, and he rolls it with this ramp, and he crushes like a TV, a water bottle, and a chair, and something like that. Yeah. It's Pancakes Day here in UK. Do you like pancakes? Pancakes are cool. Yes, I do like pancakes. So the 800-pound. Just type 800-pound rubber band ball on YouTube and you'll probably find it. So yeah, I'm out of rubber bands, so that's the end of it. Oh, one last thing. So next step now is pancake toppings go. I need the channel since Dylan Aries keeps. Yeah, Dylan Aries, he took over YouTube with the rubber band ball, it seems. So. You know, he pops up everywhere. So, 2 channel, look into 2 channel. Okay, I'm gonna weigh the ball now so you guys can know what the weight of it is, because I haven't weighed it in a while. Set it up. So it's at 0. You guys can see that. Okay. Time to weigh it. Alright. Hang on a second. Give me a moment. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. I gotta do something first. What did he say? It actually gave me the idea of doing a ramp. Yeah. Well, you don't have to heat him though, but I know it's kind of annoying though that it's not round. You can't chain 25 pounds worth of rubber bands in one go at the same area. You have to rotate constantly. So, cool. All right. Hang on a second. All right, putting it on now. Weighing it. I was close. That's the weight of it. 1,171. It's like 4 pounds off of 1,175. So, although it probably is 1,175, but the scale might not be 100% accurate. So, list of large rubber band balls. You got an update? Okay. The best list I could find is BRB. I have a list. Oh, you got an update myself. Oh, I see. Yeah. 1,171. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to get more bands again. Well, that was all, so I guess I'll end this. Ah. Oh. This thing has so much inertia. I got pushed back. Guess I'll talk for a few more minutes and then I'll just end it here, I guess. So I don't know what else to discuss. Should I end it here, or do you want me to keep going with the live stream? Because I'm out of rubber bands and there's nothing left to do with the ball. So I think I might end it here. What do you guys think? Decide for me. Should I end it now, or do you want to discuss something? Ask questions. I can ask questions still. So let me know. I haven't been able to measure the diameter of this ball because. Take care, everyone. I'm getting hot. Well, that's it, I guess. Hope you all having a good time. I guess I'll be seeing you at some point later again, until the rubber band ball gets even bigger. So, you guys do good, be good and stuff. Have a good day. Hang on, what are you saying? Take a piece of yarn and wrap it around to measure it. Yeah, actually, it's a good idea. I don't have any yarn though. Well, I could take yarn from my yarn ball though, but good point though. Good point. Bye. Any more questions, or is that it? Anything else you want to ask me? Go on ahead before I end it. One last view of the ball with me next to it. This is it. Yeah. I feel nothing compared to this. This is over 7 times my weight. Yeah, it's daytime right now, so I'll have a good day, yeah. So, alright guys, that's it, I guess. I'll see you all later. I hope you enjoyed that, so until next time, take it easy.